Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now let's try this question. We have to tell which of the following figures have rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Let's see the first one. Here we are having one circle in which two diameters are marked. These are two diameters and we have to rotate this circle about this point marked here. Now suppose if we rotate this by 90 degrees. So what do you think? Are we going to get the same shape? Yes, we are going to get the same shape. Let's check it. If we will rotate this by 90 degrees, we will get something like this again. Now if we will take this point as P, then the point P will come here. But the circle is exactly same. Now again if we rotate by 90 degrees, it will become like this. Now P will come here. Again the circle is same. Now again if we rotate by 90 degrees, what will happen now? This P will come here at this point, P will come. Now again, but the circle is same. Now again let's rotate by 90 degrees. So this will give us the circle which we had in the beginning. That is, the point P is here. Now this is same as the first one. But how many times we are getting the same shape? We are getting 1, 2, 3 and 4 times we are getting the same shape. It means this figure is having a rotational symmetry of order 4 which is more than 1. So it means for this one, this is the correct answer, A. A figure is having rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Now let's check for the next figure. Here we are having a triangle. Let's say we are having this triangle. This seems to be an equilateral triangle. Now let's say we are rotating this with 120 degrees. Now suppose we are having point P here. Now let's rotate by 120 degrees. This will give the equilateral triangle back again, but vertex P will come here. Now again if we will rotate with 120 degrees, so again we are going to get the same triangle, same equilateral triangle, but vertex P will be here this time. Now again by 120, what will happen? We are going to get the same figure which we had in the beginning. That is, vertex P will be at the top. So now we have completed the rotation of 360 degrees. So how many times we are getting the same position? 1, 2 and 3. So this figure also has rotational symmetry of order 3 which is more than 1. So this is also correct one for this. Now the next one. Here we are having a shape like this. Now what do you think? By which angle should we rotate this to get the same shape again? So we have to rotate this by 360 degree directly to get the same shape. By rotating with 360 degrees, we will get the same shape again. Other than 360 degrees, we can't rotate it by any other angle so that we will get the same position. So it means this does not have rotational symmetry of order more than 1. Now let's check for the next part. Here we are having a figure like this which is almost equal to letter H. Now by which angle should we rotate this? If we will rotate by 90 degrees, let's see what we will get. We will get a figure like this. This will be the figure we will get after rotating with 90 degrees. Let's say this one is P here. So this is P now. By 90 we are not getting the same figure. Now let's do one thing. Let's rotate this with 180 degrees. So this will give us the same figure back again. This will be like this. Vertex P will be here now. So by rotating with 180 degrees we are getting the same figure. Now again if we will rotate with 180 degrees we are going to get the figure by which we started, that is this figure. Now we have completed the rotation of 360 degrees and we have seen that at two positions we are getting the exactly same figure. So it means order of symmetry of this figure is 2 which is more than 1. So it means for this one also this is correct. Now similarly we have to check for this circle. Here we are having 3 lines marked here. These are 3 radius, or we can call it as radii, as it is more than 1. So these are 3 radii of this circle. Now what we can do, we can rotate this with 120 degrees and we will observe that we are getting the same circle. Now again by 120 we will get the same circle back. So what we will observe here, we are going to get 3 positions while rotating it with 360 degrees, where we are going to get the same figure, or we can say where we are going to get exactly same figure. So it means this is having rotational symmetry of order 3, which is more than 1. Now similarly the last figure, when we will rotate this with 90 degrees, we will get the same figure. Again with 90, we will get the same figure. So when we will complete the rotation of 360 degrees, we will find that we are getting 4 positions at which we are getting the exactly same figure. So it means order of symmetry for this figure is 4, which is again more than 1. So here for this question answers will be A, B, D, E and F. So for all these figures, rotational symmetry is of order more than 1. Now let's move to the next question. Now here is the last question of this session. The question is, give the order of rotational symmetry for each figure. Now let's see the first figure, the figure A. By which angle should we rotate this to get the exactly same figure? We have to rotate this by 180 degrees. Then only we will get the same figure back. So now 360 divided by 180, this is 2. So now it means while completing the rotation of 360 degrees, we are going to get 2 positions when we will get the exactly same figure. So it means order of symmetry for this one is 2. For the first part of the question, answer is 2. That is, it is having order 2 as a, that is, order of rotational symmetry for this figure is 2. Now let's move to the B part of the question. Here we are given one figure and one of the angle is marked here, it is 80 degrees. So now by which angle should we rotate this figure to get the exactly same figure? So we have to rotate by 180 degrees again. So therefore order for this one will also be 2. Now let's see the next one. Here the C part. What we need to do here, we have to find order of rotational symmetry. So by which angle should we rotate this? This is an equilateral triangle. All the angles are 60 degrees each. Now if we will rotate this by 120 degrees, we will get the same triangle again. So it means order of rotational symmetry will be 360 divided by 120, and by simplifying we will get 3. So it means if we will rotate this by 360 degrees, we will obtain 3 positions at which we are getting the exactly same figure. So it means order of rotational symmetry for the C part of the question is 3. Now let's see the next part, the D part of the question. Now by which angle should we rotate this to get the exactly same figure? If we will rotate this by 90 degrees, we are going to get the exactly same figure. So for this one, order of the rotational symmetry will be 360 divided by 90, and that will be 4. So 4 is the order of rotational symmetry for this one. Now similarly for E part of the question, if we will rotate this by 90 degrees, we are going to get the exactly same figure. So again, order of rotational symmetry will be 4. Now the last part of the question, the F part. Now the next part of the question, the F part. Here we are having a pentagon. Now if we will rotate this with 360 upon 5 degrees, 360 upon 5 degrees, that is 72 degrees. If we will rotate this with 72 degrees, we are going to get the exactly same figure. So here what we are going to see, if we will rotate this by 360 degrees, there will be 5 positions at which we will get the exactly same figure. So it means its order of rotational symmetry is 5. Now let's move to the next part. Now let's see the next part, which is G part of this question. Now here we are having a star kind of thing. Let's count the corners we are having. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 corners. Now if we will rotate this with 360 upon 6 degrees, that is 60 degrees. If we will rotate this with 60 degrees, we are going to get exactly same star or exactly same figure back. So, and we will observe that while rotating this with 360 degrees, there will be 6 positions at which we are going to get the exactly same shape or exactly same figure, we can say. So it means rotational figure. So it means rotational symmetry for this one will be 6. That is, order of the rotational symmetry is 6 for this figure. For the D one it was 4, and for E part also it was 4. Now we are left with only last part of this question. So what do you think for this part? By which angle we should rotate this to get the same figure back? Now here if you will count this, there are 3 edges, or we can say there are 3 corners here. These are the 3 corners. Now if we will rotate this with 120 degrees, we are going to get the same figure back again. So it means order of rotational symmetry will be 360 divided by 120, and this is 3. So therefore order of rotational symmetry is 3 for this figure. So this is how we can check what is the order of rotational symmetry. What we can actually do is, we can try to rotate the given figure, and we can see while completing the rotation of 360 degrees at how many positions we got exactly same figure. That only will be the number of, or that only will be the order of rotational symmetry for that particular figure.